I would like to present an introduction of the Panasonic company. Basically, Panasonic Corporation is one of the largest electronic product manufacturer in the world. It comprises over 634 companies in the world such as Asia and Pacific Ocean region, such as absolutely Malaysia, Philippines, Thailand, Australia and New Zealand have their own company branch, but their headquarters currently is at Kadoma, that near Osaka, Japan. And the founder name is Konosuke Matsushita. In addition, for the company Panasonic Malaysia, Sendirian Berhad was engaged in a business of sale and service for the Panasonic brand of electrical and electronic consumer. It has been long-standing present for more than 30 years since it was first established. The goal of this company was to continue to deliver the highest quality product to their customer. Next, for the Panasonic product, basically, China manufactures electronic product for the Panasonic Corporation. The company manufactures, sell, and serve consumer electronic, home appliance, and also electronic component. Panasonic product ensure the safety and quality. This is because it is their top priorities. From that, it made them a trusted brand all over the year. As you can see in the slide, there were home appliances such as refrigerator, television, microwave, and others. Besides that, for the company structure, the higher position is their president or CEO. Then, according with their director, next it was their chairman, and followed by their representative director. Everyone in the organization, in the structure, have their big responsibility in this company to make sure the company is operating well over the world. We move to the performance management process. There were 6 components of performance management process. And the first one is prerequisite, the second one is the performance planning, the third one is the performance execution, the fourth one is the performance assessment, the fifth one is the performance review, and the last one is the performance renewal and recontracting. All these 6 components is important for the employee and also employer. In theory, the performance review process can be thought as a positive interaction between a coach and an employee, that they must be working together to achieve a maximum performance. They need each other for them to make a good impact on the performance in their organization.
Human Resource Development Policy. This is the basic purpose of human resource development, which means HR will follow the existing policy to make decisions fairly. It's also a requirement for all Panasonic employees. They must practice our management policy, always show challenging spirit, keep thinking and acting innovatively, respect diversity and inclusion, and most importantly, be global-minded. However, there are still have basic guidelines for managers. Managers must show clear leadership based on their strong belief, create an organization and culture which allow employees to fulfill their potential, encourage others to develop themselves, provide opportunities to take on new challenge, create workplace where diversity is valued, appreciate staff members on their effort, and develop healthy management in employee relationship.
In this slide, I'm going to talk about the prerequisite of Panasonic. The first 2 major components of prerequisite is it is required to have a good knowledge on the organization mission, and also have on the good knowledge of their strategic goals. The second major component of prerequisite is it is required to have a good knowledge or insight about the job in question. Panasonic Vision became one of the leading player in their business area worldwide and contribute to comfortable home and living environment by expanding new business field. For their mission they want to design and manufacture and market innovative products and human-oriented life solution which enhance comfort, safety, and energy efficient to world market by considering the satisfaction of stakeholders. The 7 principles of Panasonic that they implement towards their employees are they implement the 7 principles of fairness and honesty, gratitude, cooperation and team spirit, courtesy and humility, untiring effort for improvement, contribution to society, and also the adaptability. The second performance management process is the performance planning. In performance planning, it includes both of the consideration of result, behavior, as well as the development plan. Panasonic uses qualification-based performance assessment approach aims to find out how the individual fares with respect to the qualification required for the realization of their employees' objectives. The result derived from the target and the qualification-based performance management system. Provide input for the other human resource practices such as the compensation management, trainings and developments, and also the career management. For example, Panasonic sent the employees for a training on specialties, technicals, and grade in wiring. The example of Panasonic career development is employees potential assessment, career opportunities and requirement, identification, backup planning for the executive. These are the performance planning that have been implemented by the Panasonic. In the third performance management process is the performance execution. Even though the employees has primary responsibilities in performance execution, the employers also need to do their share of the work. Both employees and employers are responsible in participating in the performance execution. For Panasonic, the one that are responsible in monitoring the performance execution are the head section or manager of each department. After the head section, they will monitor by the executive and also assist by the director. So it is a step-by-step process. For the managers, they operate the performance execution by follow on the criteria of the employees. While for the employees, they are required to know the skill and the attendance during the performance execution.
Performance assessment. Both the employees and the managers are responsible for evaluating to the extent which the desired behavior have been displayed. 100 and 360-degree review is used in Panasonic. This review is used for different departments because they have different measurement. 360-degree review is being used for the administrative staff. Panasonic had rated their administrative staff on the significance regarding on their vision, mission, and the cooperation strategies. 180 degrees review is being used for the production staff. It enables the assessment of the employees' capabilities with the reference of the expectation of the firm and the identification of the capability which improvement are required. Performance review. The meeting between the employees and the managers to review on their assessment. It is also known as the appraisal meeting or discussion. This is important as it provides a formal setting that which the employees are going to receive feedback on his or her performance. Managers must providing feedback in an effective environment is extremely important because it can lead to the employees' improvement but also on their job satisfaction. Besides, employee also will know which part they have to make improvement. In addition, the performance review focuses on the past, what have been done, the present, what compensation is received or denied as a result, and the future, the goals to be attained before the upcoming review session. Performance renewal and recontracting. The final component is the performance renewal and recontracting. It can be seen that this component is identical to the performance planning stage. This component uses information gathered during the period review to make the adjustment as needed. For example, Panasonic is a well-known brand in manufacturing electronic equipment. Therefore, if there is increase in the demand, there is a new key accountabilities and competency included. This is why some of the goals may have been adjusted either upward or downward. If the demand is high, it's good for company growth and it's benefit for the employees as well.
So let me proceed to the Panasonic rules and regulation that are as a guideline for HR practice. The first HR activity for Panasonic is training and development. So under training and development, HR will conduct training need analysis or TNA to check for their employee specialties and their weaknesses. After that, employer will follow up with head session to discuss on their employee performance for 1 week, and they may request to HR to conduct for necessary training afterward. For example, employees who are good in wiring will be sent to wiring training program. This is to ensure that they are given the opportunities to be promoted at a high level position. However, a poor employee performance also undergo to the training program so that they are able to apply all the knowledge and skill that they gain from the training program to complete their task as well as to close the performance gaps. Training are conducted twice per year by internal or external trainer. Therefore, Panasonic training system offer all level of Panasonic employees group to increase or to improve their knowledge, skill and ability. The picture shows that from the high level of position to the lower level position has the opportunity to be trained or to be sent to the training program based on their weaknesses. So it shows that Panasonic ensure transparency in their HR activities. The second HR activity of Panasonic is performance appraisal. So, performance appraisal rules and regulation of Panasonic is that it involves many raters that including executive, manager and director to ensure transparency in evaluating employees' performance. Moreover, reward will be given for the best employee and best attendance. Best attendance will be based on attendance visualization system (AVS). According to Mr. Othman bin Palal, who is the General Manager Panasonic Senai, said that Panasonic will reward best employees and best attendant in terms of monetary reward by giving 50 ringgit for them. In addition, performance appraisal, also known as grade system that has been implemented at Panasonic Japan, in which is to determine the role grade for employee according to the work that has been done. Next, Panasonic implement attendance visualization system. This is to ensure that they are able to monitor the attendance of operator with real-time attendance visualization and efficiently find suitable replacement for the absence of operator with skill matching features. AVS also as a guideline to reward for the best employee attendance. The picture below shows that the sample of AVS. It shows that the status of each operator attendance immediately after they punch in at clock machine. This is how AVS works. So as you can see in the picture shows that employees will punch in at clock machine and then clocking database will be transferred to the AVS database that will link to the factory office. So from there, they are able to monitor who are the absent operator and will find suitable replacement for them from available members with skill matching features.
For the conclusion, the Panasonic company practice a good performance system by their human resources practitioners that has been taught in this subject. They practice a good step in handling their management successfully. In addition, Panasonic is an international brand that well established and undergo a fair process appraisal in performance management system. Lastly, we can understand how their performance management system practice in their Panasonic company.